This is my first road trip, and on this road trip we're going around the garden cities of England, and our first garden city is Stevenage, and along we go to some tower blocks which has some old express lifts which have been modernised by Cone, and along to the first one.
Oh, it is now. Oh, that's full speed.
Oh, that's good speed. That is like a Pickering's button, 1950s Pickering's. I've never seen this model before. It is a concrete utilities. I don't think I've ever seen this model in all of the times I've been looking at lampposts. We've got a different looking tower block to the last one. Is this some sort of destination dispatch? You press the button for where you want the lift to go before you enter the tower? Or have I just pressed the bell for flat 4? Old Express, Cone TMS display. Quite fast, 2 meters a second for intelligent. This is really good. Lift out of service for asbestos removal. So let's take a look. It's actually scanned. Anyone want to help remove some asbestos? Ooh, asbestos removal. Lift's parked right above, so lift's actually parked up there. I think asbestos is already gone, can't see any. Maybe sometimes on the back of the door, but no, there's no asbestos to be seen. I've already removed it. This is nice and fast. 2 meters a second, that's a really good speed for a tower block. This is a good spec, it's front engine. This is a really good spec. That's a TMS looking display, but look at its levelling. That levelling is... Oh, this is nice. Oh wow. 2 meters a second, faster than normal. It's normally only 1.6 for these. For intelligent, look at levelling. Oh, that's perfect. That's really nice. The road trip's got off to a very bad start already. Jordan has already crashed his car.
Into a pole.
And now we go into Stevenage, which is a garden city, which is a newly built city where we're trying to base these cities slightly on America, and it's like new towns being developed after the war. These cities are a bit of formulaic looking, but I have a sort of interest to them. So let's take a look around. And today we have some heavily modded express lifts.
We're going into Firelands.
Fire.
Did that even turn?
No, that's not working.
Mind the doors. Doors close.
Fire! There's no windows inside. So this is left fire mode?
Yeah. Maybe I didn't turn it properly.
I think our switch must have bounced back. The switch was dodgy. And let's surf the lift. Whee! Whee! Here you go for a hole into motion. It's roofing time! So the motor room we came up to see is not a motor room because there's no shaft. Oh, look at the amount of pigeon poo in that. Bloody hell. There's like a little house in there, there's air conditioning. Fucking hell! Fucking hell! Look how much poo it is! Look at the level of poo, it's beyond anything. Hello, Stevenage. And along we go to Holiday Inn. Verona Holiday Inn.
Are you staying in the hotel?
Nah, we just come in to surf the lift. Well, I can't be asked to surf, this is not that interesting. Close, but we're not going to get out of there. Oh. And along we go to the next building, where we managed to get out onto the roof. We had to look around the roof. I finished the roof, so I then went down because there were some windows, and if staff went past they would see me on the roof. I didn't want to bait it out for John. And then a few minutes later, John ran across the roof as staff had noticed him and gone on the roof and were chasing him. John ran down ladder as fast as he could, and the staff slammed the hatch to the roof shut behind him, almost crushing his fingers. These staff were really aggressive, and it was at this point that Jordan realised that Milo was still on the roof. And the staff here were very aggressive and illegally detained him. They can't detain for looking on a roof, it's a civil matter.
It's not a criminal offence.
What criminal offence has he done? What criminal?
Trespassing on our roof.
Not a civil offence, state a criminal offence he's done.
It's still, you still should be up there. It's
Okay, but can you state a criminal offence he's done? I understand that, but state a criminal offence. Then you're committing criminal offence by trapping him.
It's a criminal offence for trespassing.
No, civil.
And you're
Freddie was actually back in a secure part of the building.
You were on the roof that was unlocked.
Yeah,
It's a civil matter. You can't detain someone for a civil matter. So after this encounter, let's count looking around Stevenage. Next we go to this interesting looking concrete building. I got some nasty Leicester lifts, but these have got a surprise.
Doors closing.
So this is a
Going up.
rather dull Leicester, but there's something unusual about this. Very bog standard, but something unusual happens.
Floor 5.
That levelling.
Doors opening.
Perfect intelligent levelling. On this shitty Leicester, that levelling was really
Please
good. And then we go into the shopping centre, which has some really nice Cone M series, which are nice and fast. But security did not like us filming in here. Well, nice music in this lift. Oh, this is nice. Oh, very nice.
Oh, this is nice.
Levelling.
This is fun.
Oh, good, very. Oh dear, he is not happy with taking pictures. We need surf in front of him. Watch your levelling. You can't sit too early. Oh yeah, very nice. Next destination on the road trip is Hitchin. They've actually got original petrol pumps from 1930. Original petrol pump from 1930 still intact. And the building's now just changed into some garage, but they've actually kept it intact for heritage. SO Extra.
We would just use stuff light bulbs on top and a little light fixture.
Weird thing is, you'd never have a petrol pump in a residential area in the modern day. Our first car park lift's already off. Oh no. We're turning it back on, aren't we, camera?
It's got a different mess.
This lift has been switched off. Well, this lift's meant to be switched off. Our camera, I'm using a lift when it's meant to be switched off. Oh, naughty, aren't I?
Going down.
Okay, something happened there. I think John switched it back. I think that's why John went outside, because he wasn't sure whether it switched out of service or in service. So let me have one trip, but Dawn just switched it back to out of service. So it took me up and refused to let me out.
1.
Yeah. Going down. Nice big lift. There we go. So Hitchin seems to be pretty boring. It's a bit like small town England, not much really happens here. Wow, I'm not very impressed so far. Nice 70s ceiling. That's what I call the grotty ceiling. Every place I know has that ceiling is really grotty, apart from the Barbican. Wow, 70s grot. It's the lesser inspiring bits of England look like, because it's literally the small town England. And now I go to the market, door opening. And along we go into Premier Inn, which is a pretty boring Premier Inn, to be honest. These Premier Inns are built to such a design nowadays. Doors closing.
I think it's just the cheapness what ruins it.
Elevator is going up. That's the worst voice. Well, at least it doesn't give that announcement, it does floor announcements.
Floor 3.
Oh no, your lift voice! Yes, much better. Doors open. Okay, that's pretty much Premier Inn done, because these things are done too much of a design, really. Stay safe. This fire door is alarmed. That makes it sound like it's unsafe to open the door. And the door's never actually alarmed, but the fact it says stay safe, I think that's just quite insulting, really. And they've got a Russian buzzer. Oh no, it's not a buzzer. Boring. That's one of the weirdest bits of graffiti I've seen. And now I go to some scaffolding to climb. Here I am at the top. Not the most exciting scaffolding, but I just want to do it for fun of it. Right, that's a little Hitchin done. It's shit. So now to the next place, which will be Letchworth. But before we do that, we've first got a crane to see. And along I go to a crane. Crane! Yes! A nice building site with a crane to climb. Although this crane isn't that tall, it's Hey, it's still crane climbing time! Well, that's our crane. Sadly, it's really shit. This is a really cheap crane. It's not as bad as some. Some cranes have been up are really dangerous. I wouldn't say it's dangerous, it's just a bit cheapo. It's a cheap crane. It's not a good crane. But nevertheless, it's still a crane. Crane cab's locked, so no driving a crane today. That is such a disappointment. Oh well, at least it's fun climbing a crane. Nice crane. Bit of fun. We have now come to Letchworth Garden City, the first one of the garden cities we've visited to actually have Garden City in the name of the city. Not that much garden, but lots of dual carriageway. Vaguely based on America, but not that much. Garden Square Shopping Centre. This place does look pretty bad. So then, there's not much doing Letchworth on a night, but there is a scaffolding. The next day. So then, we're now at Bedford and we found an abandoned building to explore. Well, it's a very trashed building, but let's explore it. Oh, bit morbid, ain't it? Trashed as trash can be. This is floor 5. Eiley Skycom's there. Poor old Eiley. Eiley's been trashed. Don't worry, pigeon, we're just looking. We're blocking its exit, aren't we? Oh, the first time I've ever seen a Zeta disc.
Hasn't read release a Zeta disc?
I have no idea. Is it meant to be MRL? How comes the first time I see a Zeta disc, which is meant to be an MRL, is in a motor room and it's trashed? That makes no sense.
Put the cable on, took that.
Lovely. So copper thieves already been. What drive does it even have? Oh, it's all gone. This is really trashed. There's a view down. It's the window cleaner train. And this is what the roof looks like. So Bedford's up there. It's trashed, stripped telephone exchange there. So let's have a look at one of the floors. Oh fucking hell, it's asbestos down in there. Quick view round while I hold my breath. Asbestos! Oh fucking hell. That's Chavs for you, smash up an asbestos area. Don't really understand what asbestos is, they probably don't even know what cancer is knowing West Chavs. Where's the other one stopped? Oh. No, the other one stopped on the floor below. It's that way because they're lifting up the bar. Try shutting doors slightly. There, now open. That's it. Oh, that's what a car top looks like on this one. It's on stop between floors.
Is it? With motor brake.
Oh, have they? So it could come flying up at any second. So you think this lift could come flying upwards at any moment? Okay, that's a bit dodgy. Brake's gone. Inside it's nothing special, to be honest. This is floor 1 again. As we can see, that is absolutely trashed. Completely trashed. Asbestos everywhere. So then we now got into the centre of Bedford. Although Bedford's not actually a garden city, but hey, I'm still including it in this video. And along to some express lifts. We're going to call this Espresso Gate. Mixture of express and Stenter Gate. My logic's still original.
Doors opening.
That's an old inspection control with Otis shoved on it.
I want to stay on those up and down.
And let's carry on taking a look around Bedford. The eco disc's not working. Oh, the surface position. And it's a brand new one as well. Brand new. Random thing in Bedford. That bit of plumbing Maybe your plumbing up there looks like a duck.
Wait.
Please select your lift. New lift, old lift. Alright, lift's chosen. Into roof. Fuck, again. And along to an Arona. Ugh. Oh, not quite as harsh. Longer cables. The cables have softened the safety brake slightly on that one.
Lifting special situation.
Whoa, special situation! Oh, that's the best safety brake message I've ever seen. And Bedford used to be famous for its epic express lifts, but sadly, since I last visited, a lot of these lifts have been modernised. Oh dear. Stop. This is the last car park of the Bedford collection. Nope. Too late. They're too late. They're too late.
Doors closing.
There's got actual cone doors in this one. It's not secret.
Refuge.
No, it's got a new guard in there. No, nothing.
Is it no lock-ins? No, that's
what it looks like on top. But luckily, the old express in the hospital is still there. And despite that lift next to it has been modernised, one of them is still original. Yes! Express. And this hospital has a really nice Mitsubishi. So, hospital, this is rare for a hospital. It actually has a Mitsubishi. You would not expect this.
Floor 0.
Hey!
Going up. Doors closing. Doors closing.
That's a nudge.
Second floor. Going down. Sorry to keep you waiting. Going up. The lift has stopped for safety purposes. Please wait a moment.
That's your safety brake message.
The lift has stopped for safety purposes. Please wait a moment.
And along we go to a hotel. Was it for a speedy one, I think? No, she believed we had 418. That doesn't exist.
8th floor.
Doors opening. Now you're getting out here.
18 errors on that. Most recent's number 48. 2 eco discs, 1 express, which is never going to work again. We then discover that this lift goes up higher. This hotel has some secret top floors.
Doors closing.
Yours didn't stop at 1.
Restaurant.
Doors closing.
Turns out this hotel is a segregated building. The top floors are some penthouses which have a separate entrance, and we did a full security audit of this hotel and we found out the 2 sections of the building are completely segregated, meaning this place is very secure. So we now go along to our cars. Let's take a look at how I slept in my car. Right, how to turn a car into a sleeper car. Step 1, remove your passenger seat and put in a lovely box. Then get us mattress thing from Argos. Firstly, move the blobby mattressy thing forward so you can then get these seats back down. Then pull out these things, temporarily shove them on top of your car. Lower the things in the car down like this. Just found there's a spiky thing on my seat there, which is ridiculous. There's all spiky bits, so we put a nice cloth over the spiky bit so that it doesn't rip the mattress. Put personal belongings like bag onto the front seat, but I'll move those later so they're not visible when I'm sleeping. We take the smaller of the two seats and put that there, so the seat's now been turned into a bit for a mattress to go flat from that box to there is how it's going to be folded. So now we unfold the mattress. The mattress is now in. The problem is it's slightly too long. It actually hits my gear stick at the front, which is a bit dodgy, although the engine's not running so it doesn't matter too much, but I don't really want it putting weight on the gear stick. So, and my sleeper car is looking pretty good actually. It's pretty comfy. And that's how you sleep in a car. The next day. Right, just woken up. Nice bottle of piss here. It was too cold outside to get out to do a wee, so I just pissed in the bottle. I need something creative to do with this bottle of piss. The next garden city we visit is Milton Keynes. Milton Keynes is the biggest of the garden cities and is heavily based on America. Big, wide roads. These roads are far bigger than what you'd ever need. Not much traffic on them, but the roads are really, really wide. Prototype electric right bus street light. And it's a very weird place. Lots of people treat this place like you treat American place, where they drive from like one end of the shopping centre to the other. The central bit is like just a massive shopping centre on one floor. It's very, very American. And along we go to a set of 4 express hydraulic lifts. Still says express up there, but...
3rd floor.
Now, Jordan climbs up onto the roof of the Xscape Centre in Milton Keynes. This is an epic roof climb, but security went absolutely mental and they were running around like having someone on the roof was the biggest, scariest thing to ever happen in Milton Keynes. 5 security guards, 1 Jordan. They look so panicked. Fuck hell, how many security guards are there? Worst climb of the century is this? I mean, we've got a whole team out. Look at the number. Well, 1 guy on the roof, look how many security we need. We can't detain him for a civil trespass.
No, the police are going to speak to him first, yeah?
Well, what criminal offence has he made? What criminal offence has he made? So then, let's go and take a look around Milton Keynes. Jury's Inn, which is a name of a court, but it's not. It's actually a rather stupid posh hotel. Jury's Inn has another Otis. Oh, why is it always Otis for Jury's Inn? Gen 2's not very interesting. There's an older one, but it's got the older ceiling, which is... And should I test the safe brake? Oh, that's pretty harsh. Did you expect to see us in ordinary looking car park and a gated lift? Oh, it goes... Ooh, that's harsh. And along we go into some office buildings. All of these buildings have security, but we walked quickly past security to see the lifts, despite security's protests. Oh, new desk controllers. Car preference. This leveling's pretty good. Well, less just like intelligent, but really slow intelligent.
Yes, listening.
THYSSENKRUPP.
Doors closing.
Ah! Right, push. Hey, JU mate. JU! German train station.
Doors closing.
Why are these ones Leicester, THYSSENKRUPP Leicester? Why are these ones for good logic, the non-glass ones? What the fuck? Why is it THYSSENKRUPP Leicester?
The top floor we only used for floor 5. Floor 5 and floor 5 now.
How comes it us up here without any keys?
Doors opening.
You can get a roof out.
What the fuck?
Lift going down.
That's Hamden Chapness. Hamden Chapness, look. Don't think we stand on that. No, it looks, that's too weak. It's too weak.
The glass door kind of quickly went up. So he heard me, he's definitely knows we're there.
What's he doing on the staircase?
I don't know. How did he couldn't have known we were up there?
Did he use to sing it for his break?
Someone looked through them windows.
Massive centre, all on one floor, not much in the way of lifts, but lots and lots of walking.
Stare in my drink, stare in my drink.
That's such a weird seat. Does it taste any good?
It tastes like acrylic.
And this is a shopping centre at Milton Keynes. There's only a couple of shops of lifts because it's a one floor shopping centre. There's only a few shops of lifts. There's lots of walking to get between them, so it's. I don't really like his centre. It's like weird.
Hello, Mr. Person. My name is Talking Letters. I have been very moody.
What did they do to stop it?
So walking down fast.
Please mind the doors. Doors closing.
Not as fast as I hoped. Alright. You should get a view of sorts.
Floor 4.
So then, let's surf this glass lift, and Jordan screams like a lunatic from on top of the lift, just to make sure everyone knows that he's surfing.